Hey everybody, John here again from Freedomkit. In this video, I want to answer the question we got from one of our users asking if there's a way to automatically congratulate students when they complete a lesson or maybe a chapter in a course or complete the course altogether. And you absolutely can. I'll walk you through a few ideas of how to do that. And this is a great way to upsell the next product or to kind of motivate them to continue on and complete the course. So what we have on the screen here is an example course called How to Bake Cookies. And we've got two different chapters of courses, and we've got several different lessons in it. All right, so the way we do this to give you maximum flexibility is you're going to want to work inside the automations builder. So for this example, we have one tab set up that has the course. We have one tab over here which has our automations set up. So we're going to bounce between the two as we go forward. Let's go ahead and head into the automations and show you how we can accomplish this. So we're going to create a workflow by clicking on Create Workflow, and we'll start from scratch. And I'll walk you through a few different examples to show you, because really this is where your creativity gets to shine. So we're going to call this Course Encouragement. It's going to be the title of this workflow. Okay, so to begin, all workflows require a trigger. So I'll click on Trigger, and what's nice is you can scroll down here, and you can head straight into the courses area. And we've made this very easy for you to navigate what you're looking for. So here's a few different options for you. Category, remember, categories like chapters. So that's just, you can use those terms interchangeably. So we have several different pairs of automation triggers, depending on how you want to do this. So we could have a workflow that starts when somebody begins a chapter of lessons or a category of lessons or completes. Then we can move on into lessons. So when they start or finish a specific lesson, when they start or finish an entire product. Now remember, in Freedomkit, products and courses are kind of interchangeably used, that terminology. So in this case, when somebody begins the course, you can send a welcome message, and when somebody completes the last lesson and they have on 100% completion, you can send them a message or do whatever you want after that. All right, so let's walk through a couple of examples of how we'd set this up. I think a common one would be when somebody completes a lesson. So we'll select lesson completed. Always we need a filter to find the right lesson that we want. So the first one will be, which product are we dealing with? So we need to figure out which course we want to deal with, and we'll say is any of, and we can choose. If we had multiple courses, we'd have a list of the items down there, but that's the course that we care about, and we'll add another filter here, and we'll say, we're going to help you drill down. So the next category, which category are you dealing with? And this will pull up all the categories. Let's bounce back to get some context. So we've got Introduction to Cookies as a category, and Module 2 is a category. And yep, I've got Introduction to Cookies and Module 2. All right, so we'll select the first one. And lastly, lesson is any of. And again, I should be able to see these lessons available. Boom, there they are. So if we want to do, for example, give them a congratulations when they finish the Section 1 assignment, I can simply select Section 1 assignment. Let me clear all that out and hit Save Trigger. All right, and then from there, you can do whatever you like. You could send them an email, and you could say, congratulations. And there you go. Obviously, you would do more than that. The subject can't be empty. Lesson complete. So that's one very common example. If we expand our idea here, you could also maybe grant them access to another course. So let's say if you give them some encouragement and say, hey, there's a special bonus if you complete 100% of the course, you can select that and then maybe grant them to a different offer automatically. A lot of different flexibility there. All right, let's walk through this with a different example. Let's remove the lesson trigger, and now let's walk through. Go back down into our courses. Also, by the way, if you just want to deal with completed items, you can type in complete. I like to do this. It makes my life a little easier, and then I can quickly get down to lesson, product, or category. So in this case, let's click on category completed, filters. We'll choose which course or product we're dealing with, is any of, and there it is again. And then filter again, which category are we dealing with, is any of. Now notice here, this is a multi-select. So you could potentially create a workflow that would trigger regardless of which one this dealt with. So this is any of. So it could be this one or that one. It's not a both. It's not a yes and. It's either or. So you could create a workflow that would trigger when any category is completed. And, we define category being completed if all the lessons inside that category are completed. So in this case, you would have to finish 1, 2, 3 lessons, whereas in this one, you just need to complete the 1 lesson to complete that category. All right. And there you go. So that would be a category completed. And again, you can do what you want to do with that. Maybe you can add them, give them a tag if they've done it. And finally, just to be thorough, we can delete this as well. And we can create another trigger, scroll on down to our courses. And we could say that if an entire product, let's say this, let's do a totally different one. Let's encourage them to really follow through. So product started, we can select our product is any of how to bake cookies, save it. And now what this would set up is as soon as they get started learning on any one of their courses, you can kind of create an encouragement route where you could maybe build out your own sort of drip where maybe every couple days, maybe every 3 days, you want to send them an encouraging email, which I don't know if that's really what you want to do. It might be, might not be. You say, keep going. And so you could, in a sense, move the student along the process of taking that course based dynamically when they enroll. So now remember, this is actually different than when they purchase, because we also have a very common one of order submitted. So this is underneath the payments area. So this would be when they actually buy the course. And so you'd say, okay, when the product is a certain product here, let's say the cookie baking bundle. So this would trigger when they purchase the course. This one triggers when they actually start taking it. Because as you probably know, I'm guilty of it as well, we oftentimes buy things and just don't get started. So if you actually wanted to control the difference, you could create different workflows depending on when you actually want things to begin. So this is very behavioral based, and this is on the transaction itself. All right, hope this is helpful. Fun little discussion. I'll see you guys in the next video.